Hello, my name is Ruby and today I'm going to show you how to carve a pumpkin like this. You're going to need paper towels, a bowl to put all the pumpkin guts in, a knife, a spoon, and a marker, plus your pumpkin, and a tea light or a candle. You're going to start by drawing around the top of the pumpkin stem, and when you're finished, you can take the knife and start cutting. And when you do, the knife may not be sharp, but it still works. It may take you a little while to do this, but once you're done, you'll take out the pumpkin's insides. Now that you have cut your pumpkin, you can pull this up, and you may want to try and cut as much of this part off as possible. And you can put the, what you cut off into your bowl. After you do, you can put that aside for now. And you can take your spoon and scrape out the insides. This part is very slimy. Okay, now you have your pumpkin design, and you are going to want to get your knife back and cut it out. This part may be trickier than cutting out the stem, but it's worth it. I'm going to start with the nose, and then onto the eyes, the eyebrows, and then the mouth, because the mouth tends to be the hardest part. Now that you cut the nose out, you want to push down very hard, and it'll pop into the middle of the pumpkin. There you can put it in the bowl with the seeds and the other goo. Now we're going to start on this eye. When you do, you want to be careful not to cut into any other part of the pumpkin if you put the nose too close. You may notice that the pencil or pen or whatever you use to draw on the eyes is coming off now. So you may want to apply another level to your design so you can still cut. If the item you're cutting out does not come out right away, you may want to go over it again with the knife. And if that does not work, you can always use a sharper knife. Now we can go on to its other eye. As we do, almost all the color is gone. Unless you put more on. When you start on the eyebrows, if your pumpkin has any, you want to be very careful not to cut into the eyes. Because if you do, then you're just going to have to give your pumpkin bigger eyes. This may be hard because the pumpkin eyebrows could be very thin. This is a good time to use the sharper knife. Now let's do the other one. So now we can move on to the mouth, which, as I said, is the hardest part. If you've added teeth to the mouth, then be careful not to cut across them. And if you try to make them round, that's probably not going to work. But anything is possible. Now we gotta push this out. You may want to cut into sections to push out because it's so big. There, you've finished your pumpkin, at least carving it. Now you want to put it back on its this way, and you can take a tea light and put it on the bottom. Then you can put this on, and it's done.